I'm Holly Hamilton in the GardenTV studio with Joe Lampl. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Holly.
How's it going?
It's going great. Another great year at the Northwest Flower and Garden Show.
And I don't know how many folks don't know who you are, but you are the host of Growing a Greener World. I
am.
And you are in your 5th season now. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And you were telling me before we got on camera a little bit about what's going on this season.
Yeah.
Tell our viewers what's happening.
Well, it's been a great year all the way around, but particularly for me since I don't have to travel as much because we started doing more episodes from my property, my farm in Atlanta. So I've got 5 acres there. And when we moved in, it was like overgrown mess. So we decided, why not bring the cameras in and film the transformation as we build this huge raised bed organic garden.
Wow.
And then we have the farm animals and things. So we're bringing our viewers along for the ride.
Neat.
Yeah.
Now, have you gotten some positive feedback from all that?
We have gotten great feedback. A lot of emails from people that are really loving, you know, seeing sort of the real life aspects of the challenges of starting a garden and the issues that come up along the way. And rather than try to hide the failures, you know, we're going, let's just bring it out there and let's show that gardening is not always just about the successes, but the challenges. As long as you learn from those, you know, that's good. So we're revealing all the dirt as well.
Good. So now, does that make your family reality TV stars, or you know what's going on here? You're gonna start catching up with the Kardashians pretty soon?
Hopefully never. I try to do them a favor and sort of keep them out of it, unless they want to be more in it. And maybe this coming year we'll do a little bit more of that, but they just assume, you know, kind of keep a low profile, and that's fine with me, whatever they want to do. But they benefit from all the things that we're harvesting and all the you know, things that are going on when the cameras aren't rolling. So that's good.
So now you said you've been building organic raised garden beds.
Yeah.
So tell me, what has that entailed? Like, how much of your property is
the garden
with that?
It looks huge on television, and it is by, you know, standards of somebody's typical backyard garden. But it's about 72 feet by 40 feet, and then 16 large raised beds. So that's a lot of growing room.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially for one family. But the good thing is, what we don't eat ourselves, we donate to the food pantry. So that's a really good thing. But it's a way for us to not only grow food for ourselves and sort of get the family eating healthier, but it's a good release for me, and it works for this show. So it, you know, it's a total package thing. Nice.
So now, are you sporadically in putting other programs in for the 5th season, or is the whole season going to concentrate?
Absolutely. So our format when we started the show was to travel the country to tell stories of what other people are doing for organic gardening and green living. So that's worked so well. We would certainly not want to abandon that. So some of the episodes are focused more on our farm, but we will continue to travel. Just not quite as much. Yeah. But there's a lot of great stories out there we haven't told yet, so we'll keep doing it.
I imagine your family is probably enjoying this little time with you, or has that become a problem?
Yeah, they're kind of ready for me to hit the road again because we travel from March to October, you know, and they get used to my being gone. And then I'm home, and I'm really home, you know, from like December through February. And then I start getting these comments like, don't you have a trip planned? Aren't you in time to film?
Oh, that is hilarious.
That's my cue to hit the road.
Well, that's really cool. So we're going to have to check that out. And now, when does the show air? Is it probably different from city?
Exactly right. On PBS, that's the funny thing about it. You know, every station in every city runs their own programming schedule. So our show could be at 4 a.m. in one city and at 10:30 on a Saturday in another, and yet every day of the week somewhere else. So it's crazy. So I never know. People will say, well, when is your show on? And it says, depends on the city.
Yeah, so they just kind of have to look for their local listing to find out. Now, if people want to find out more, do you have a website or something?
Yeah, we do. GrowingAGreenerWorld.com, conveniently, right after the showname.com. And we have a station finder on there, too. So not only do we have all our episodes there, so if somebody doesn't get it in their city, they can watch all of our episodes online. But there's also station finders, so if they're curious as to whether or not our show is in their city, they can put in the zip code, and it should bring up that city station, their programs of our show for the next 4 weeks.
I see. So when will the season end?
Well, the season goes basically a calendar year. Our filming schedule is typically like March to October.
Okay.
But now with 5 years in, or coming up on 5 years, a lot of stations run our shows every week of the year because there's so many episodes in the can that they can pull from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's kind of a fun, interesting little way to show people what they could do They
It
had
works.
the inspiration, and you guys have been in the farm how long now?
We've been here a year and a half.
Year and a half.
So a lot ahead of us.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that with the world. You're a brave
My pleasure.
man.
It works. It works.
All right, thanks, Joe. I'm Holly Hamilton, and you're watching Garden TV.